Stylus League Creative Livestream. My name is Mike Thompson. If you guys are new to the show, every month, Bradley and I, with our trusty partner Raul, get together and bring you entertainment. We pick a topic that we sculpt on for roughly 4 weeks. Sometimes we have guests, sometimes it's just us, sometimes it's super friends, and we have a good time, man. Like we just bring it to you. It's all about creative kind of camaraderie here, if you will. So this week we are not going to be working on anything in particular. We just wrapped up Street Fighter 6 last week with our friends IR Scopes and Eric Sosa. This week we're talking about something. I'll wait till the fellas come on to tell you what we're talking about. But this is episode 99, and this is the Stylus League.
It's the Stylus League. Mike and B pitching the pen, making pitches ascend to the highest ring. The league. Raul running the scheme. Tune into the program and why receive. Yeah, we dropping these seeds. Art over everything. Drive the dream.
What's up, guys?
So Bradley's feeling that beat. Bradley's feeling that beat. That's what nobody does. Nobody does that.
Hey, are you calling me a nobody? Are you calling me a nobody? Because I'm doing it. I'm not a nobody. I haven't been a nobody since '96.
Okay.
Wait, what? Hold on, 96.
You were never nobody.
Yeah,
wait, what? 96.
Wait, can you tell me the event that made you not a nobody?
Is that when you were born?
Did you fall into a
96?
No, he's not. No, he's not 96. That's why I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah,
I haven't been a nobody since '96.
All right. If
you are somebody.
I am.
Yeah. All right. So
like we're gonna start the stream off right. Roll doesn't have a banner. Bradley's a nobody. And this is episode 99.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have a banner.
You don't have a banner. It's not. He's never done this before. It's not like he's been on here before doing stuff.
Yeah, not even.
No. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stylus League, episode 99. I froze because now I gotta put a banner up.
That's how it goes. Nice.
Now I got to put a banner up because it's inappropriate.
I was just talking major smack about my camera. So
no, because I'm switching. I'm switching because somebody had something to say about a banner. All right. All right. People had something to say.
You want to represent? You can.
There we go.
Nice.
Banner.
Bruce Banner.
Yep.
David.
Yeah, so what's up, guys? What are we even doing today? Like, what are we sculpting today? I legit don't know.
Just so you know, guys, I'm the planner of the group, and I came prepared.
I wish you would have informed the rest of us.
I got something to work on. This is just me. This is me doing stuff that needs to be done.
Yeah,
but that's where I'm at. That's the name of this stream: doing things that need to be done.
That's right.
That's right. All right. Was that in the title? I think so.
No, it will be. You'll edit it later.
I'll edit it down. Yep. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Stylus League Creative Livestream, where every week we have these lovely gentlemen sculpting something for y'all. Normally, there's a theme to the month. We just got out of Street Fighter 6 with Eric Sosa and Ian Robinson. So if you did not catch that, go ahead and check that out. But let's go ahead, and I'm going to shoot to Bradley. What are we going to be working on today, sir?
So here's my plan for tonight. I have a plan. So I'm going to do I'm going to do a demo of Meta Shoot in Unreal Engine today. My goal is that I want to do clay renders for 2 pieces that that we did for the Stylus League for the 100. I want to do a clay render of my Fear guy. I want to do a clay render of my what's this guy, Battle Beast. And the thing is that I didn't spend a lot of time, so I did a lot of dirty UVs. Thank you, Raphael. A lot of dirty UVs, but I made sure I laid things out equally and even, and so I'm able to go into Substance. So my goal is to do clay render for Fear. Do a demo on how to get this guy into Unreal, and ideally get to doing dirty UVs for Battle Beast. So that's the plan. And
nice. I forgot how nice that model was.
I have Unreal open, and hopefully I'm not breaking up. That means my multiple GPUs are working. Hashtag for first world problems, and we'll go over this lovely piece of software.
Yep. Dude, yeah. Again, I forgot how good that Fear looked. So that's gonna be super cool. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Bradley. What about you, Mike?
I just set up my my print station over there. You guys can't see it, but I have my Anycubics set up. I have my brand new M3 Premium unboxed with no resin in it and ready to go. So what I'm going to do today is I'm finally going to cut and key Lino, start cutting and keying Lino so that I can start printing. So
all right,
that's what I'm doing.
Hey, let's take a look around this guy, huh?
Mm-hmm. Let's use my nice little 3D mouse so I can get some panning. So I got some good detail going on.
Start over.
Yeah, I got some good detail going on here. I got rid of baby legs and gave him regular legs.
Got rid of baby legs.
So yeah, no, he's good to go. Worked a lot of back and forth with our friend Brad Gropman from the B side and his friends, and also Bradley Cooler helped me with some other stuff that you guys will see later. But yeah, there's a lot of iterations. So I'm finally printing.
Super great, man. Yeah, so you're gonna be cutting and keying them today, huh?
Cutting and keying, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And today's instructional day. Key. Make sure everyone asks questions.
Yeah, guys, as the stream goes through, ask your questions in the chat. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and put our pencils down and up and sideways. And I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to start with the chat. There was already quite a few messages in here where you guys are talking with each other, which is fantastic. Love it. Love to see it. But we do have Ram in the chat. I don't know which specific one to start off on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start with any that came in after 9. I think that works. We'll start with this one. Here we go. Right. And Ram saying, "Let the games begin."
Shout out to Ben and Ram for being in here since like 8/17. That's pretty nice.
And 100 episodes, and I can say probably Ram and Ben have been like 95%.
Yeah.
Jamie was in there. Jamie was in there too.
Jamie too. Yeah, Jamie too. I'm gonna stop naming people because I don't want to get in no fights.
Exactly. Exactly. You already know.
Lesson learned.
You already know. So Ben's on the stream. Welcome, Ben. Let's go. Gus is on. Our favorite holy man. Hey. Good evening, Mike, Bradley, and Raul. Hope you're all doing great. Yes, I know I am. What's up, Gus? How you doing, man? Hey, the PC showed up, right? I thought I saw a message that said that the PC showed up.
Oh, nice. Let us know. Yeah, I dropped a little handwritten.
Yeah, that's kind of like that'd be nice to know, right? Did it show up?
Yeah, did it show up? Did you get it? Did you get it?
What PC?
What PC? For those of you guys who don't know, Gus is the grand prize winner of our Sculpt Off, the Doom Challenge from last month. Rob is on here. Rob says, "Look at those handsome gents." Thank you, Rob. I appreciate it. Somebody's got to say it, right? Like legit, somebody's got to say it.
I appreciate that. You know?
Yeah.
Mike doesn't say it enough to me.
No, Mike doesn't.
It'll go straight to his head.
Yeah. Although Bradley, your message earlier today when Mike was just like, "My camera's not working," you're like, "Are you guys together in a room?" Like I felt like, oh no, don't. I felt like the side chick, man. Like I felt like you were getting a little jealous.
I'm just happy. What I told, if you guys are curious, I was like, it's been a while since I had Mike, just me and Mike together.
Mhm.
It feels like home. All right, love you, brother. Appreciate that,
Oh, now what you mean for a stream? I'm like, I talk to you
bro.
every day.
Whoa,
What are you even
whoa,
talking about?
Paul. Whoa,
Talk to you.
I
Talk to
love
you
that
every
that
day.
just dawned on you.
Hey,
I'm like,
what were you?
I was like, what
were you? What were you doing?
I didn't know. I was uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable with the whole
Hey,
line
dog.
of discussion.
That explains the
I didn't-
silence. I was just like,
Hey,
oh,
dog.
okay. I mean,
I was like, I don't even know what this means. What does this even mean?
If that made you feel uncomfortable, then we should probably not say anything anymore because
no,
we cross some
more.
lines.
Okay.
We cross some
I
lines.
talk to this cat every day.
Arkham Red is on. Arkham says, "Morning, guys." Yeah, that's a negative Ghost Rider, but good morning to you if that's what's going on for you. Happy night for us. 3D is on. 3D says, "Hello, Stylus League. Hope everyone is doing awesome." I sure am. I'll speak for myself. What's up, 3D?
Right.
I finally got rain, so my yard is not desert anymore. So I'm feeling pretty good.
The joys of home ownership, huh?
So,
am I the only one that
it.
never wanted to rain?
Yeah, because you don't want to cut your grass.
Yeah, like ever, but I have to.
Yeah. Let's go. We got Fausto on. It says, "Hey everyone, let's do this." What's up, Fausto? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Ram is saying Bradley has a special purpose. Don't forget it.
For better or for worse, whatever that purpose is.
I finally figured out what special purpose is. I intend to do it a lot.
I'm special. I'm okay with that.
Yep. Gus is saying, "Oh, it's hats night." We all do have our... Wait,
two of us wore our Stylus League hats. One of us who always says we should have some Stylus League gear on
didn't show up today.
Is supporting Jay-Z over us. So it's all good.
The one time.
It's all right. Disappointment has a name.
Not like we have a milestone coming up or anything. So it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm getting my hats clean.
Wait, what? Is that something that you're doing right now? Like legit?
I hope that's. You're really you can't. It's not.
Be really nice. I would like some Miranda hats for my 100.
These guys don't know what Miranda hats are.
What are you telling them?
Hey, ain't nobody know what these Miranda hats are.
No, I'm just saying.
They'll come. I spoke with her today.
No. So just so you guys know, so it's not about this. Just so you guys know, so it's not like a very rude inside baseball thing. We had someone make us some dope hats.
Baller hats. And Raul has been sitting on these hats for what, 6 months, Bradley?
Yeah, you guys have seen them in stream.
Yeah, Raul.
I am the only one who has these.
Yeah. The captain and co-captain of the show don't have hats. So we've been asking, and he's been saying any day now, along with Barack Obama's birth certificate, he's going to. His top men are on it. Top men.
He's been saying it since he joined us. Like we've seen the hats.
They've loved the hats too. I love it.
He's not lying. He's not lying.
No, it's all legit.
He had one thing to do.
The store's open. Yeah. You guys are fine.
And you know what? He did it well, and then he bumped everything else.
Jamie says, Bradley, how was your first week at your new job?
Oh, bro. A lot, learning a lot, reading a lot, being humbled a lot, and Everything's been better and better than I expected, and it's been great.
Yeah, you
Good
were
people.
talking about how much. Go ahead.
You have people who are saying you need to acknowledge my lovely wife.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's gonna get acknowledged. She's coming up.
Okay.
She's coming up.
Oh, I'm gonna help you get to these comments because a lot of we need to make sure you stay on these comments. Where you at?
Yeah, he's Bradley was heated last week for your comment. Speed.
Yeah.
The speed of which. Come on, man.
You gotta talk. You guys want to spend 10 minutes on Miranda hats that I don't get to chat. That's what happens.
Yeah, it's our fault.
Jamie B says, yes, Lion-O. He said it exactly like that. I heard him in his room. Marikat is on the stream. Marikat says, hey guys, looking good, Mike. Please feel free to say
you can't even, it can't even, your microphone can't even hold it.
That's for the better, isn't it? You guys don't want that. Like, you guys really want that?
I feel like it wasn't as I don't know. It's gone to a dark place now.
Hi guys. Mike T, looking good, Mike. Better?
Yeah, my ears are bleeding.
Where's it? I didn't pick that. I didn't pick that time. Ben saying, "Wow, that's fire." Mike says, "Schoolio's on the stream. Welcome."
Hey, what's up, Schoolio? Thank you.
I'm not sure I've seen enough of your frogs recently.
Didn't see that coming.
Ben says,
awkward things to say to guests.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. Can I get more of your frogs? Thanks. Appreciate it.
Nope.
No. Ben says that Lion-O is so damn good.
Thanks, Ben. Appreciate you, man.
George is on the stream. Hello, lovely people. I think that's people.
Good if you like. It's only good if you like talented people. I don't. I can't stand talented, gifted, exceptional people.
Ram's like, that's lazy, Raul. Yeah, I know. I like to be special sometimes. You heard how they said, right? Like they said that the top on the stream. Gotta show them. Okay, after that, if they get the hats, what am I here for? They're done. They're gonna kick me out.
Oh, well, that makes sense now. That makes sense now, Bradley.
I gotta hold on to something. I gotta have my leverage. I gotta have my leverage.
We have so much shit for him to do. I don't think that's accurate at all.
I mean, yeah, and also I don't really negotiate with terrorists, but it's cool. I see where you're going with that.
We're still here.
It's cool.
Hannibal says, "What up, y'all?"
What's up, Hannibal?
Welcome to the stream. Ram was saying wrong, Bradley. I've been here for all of them.
Nah, Ram. That was that one time you took vacation.
Oh,
it's like one show out of 100.
It was just a one.
It was a
for real.
time,
like,
right?
I'm not even kidding. If we went back and looked at the streams, it was weird not having Ram on here for real because he's never missed a show.
But you know what the most?
You almost had a perfect attendance. What's up?
Ram has been here for all the streams, right? And if we go back, there are some streams that don't even have a like. So Ram showed up and didn't even like us.
How many likes we got right now?
That's true.
How many likes we got right now?
Like we can't.
How many likes do we have?
So listen, this can we just say this? And this is not hat in hand.
Don't go
up in this piece for real. Because what I'm saying is this. If you enjoy the show enough to tune in every week, you can't like it every week. What does that even mean? What does that mean?
It's a clicky clicky. It's a clicky.
It's just lazy.
Whoa!
You're there already.
We're not going to be doing lazy though. We're not going to be doing lazy.
It kind of is,
Raul doesn't like the fact that I said that. I think this is.
We're not fake
love.
with the people. Well, this is Stylus League. This is all love. Like this is
how you treat family. You call them out when they're not doing right.
No like, bro. No like. Can we get no like? We can get no like.
No like for you. B says, "Hey guys, what's up, B? How you doing, man? How's your Friday? Hopefully you had a great week this week." Gus says, Raul, thanks for asking, man. The PC is still waiting for shipment from Florida. It's been an unusual delay with the company. I'll keep you guys posted for sure. Whoa, really? Like you still don't have it?
That's good.
Man. Okay. But at least the lockbox has it in Florida for you to get it. Did they tell you what the delay is though? It's crazy. You should already have that. You should be rocking that PC. I want pics, Gus. I want pics.
I blame Ron DeSantis.
All right, we're not doing that. Frederick says, I come here for the sculpting, stay for the
I said what I said.
arguing.
You heard me. You heard what I said.
Bro,
No, you heard what I said.
No, but at 99, we can't get canceled at 99, bro.
Yeah.
Not at 99.
You want to hit 100,
listen.
right, Mike?
Listen, he doesn't want Gus to have that computer. I know for a fact. Part of his campaign is he does not want Gus to have that computer.
Don't pull us all down in the barrel, baby. Don't do that.
You guys are in Florida, so you're not even. I can't even trust y'all. Y'all are like squirrels up in here.
So, guys, stay tuned for the Bradley and Raul show starting next week because someone's getting.
This is a secret invasion, you guys, from the Florida people.
God, dang.
You heard me. Said what I said, Bradley. What?
Yeah, we heard. I think everybody heard.
But at 100 though,
Frederick
at 99,
says,
at 99, you go off the hook. God dang it.
Frederick
I didn't say
says,
the popular guy. I said
the
DeSantis.
sculpting, but I stay for the arguing. He stays for the arguing.
Said his name again.
Yeah, one more time. It's Beetlejuice.
So one more
it's
time.
Beetlejuice.
It's not like I said the popular one. I didn't say the popular one. I said the other one.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I said the other one.
Don't do it. We don't want no oranges right now. No oranges.
Beetlejuice.
Dude, God, dang it.
Tony says, why haven't I heard of these baller hats? Well, we're gonna have to place a proper order, so we'll make sure you get one, Tony.
Tony, here's the reason why you haven't heard about them, because you would hold us to it, and we see you every day, and we don't want that smoke. It's enough that we have to talk to Raul about it. All right.
As of now, these are like AI hats as far as we're concerned. Like Raul's holding it up, but it could be some augmented reality that he's made. I don't even know that they're real.
But the problem is we saw them. We physically saw them.
Yeah, we did see them.
Yeah. Let's see. Indy Respawn is on. Indy, welcome to the stream, my guy. Hopefully you had a great week.
Indy Respawn.
It looks like StreamYard got stuck. That's interesting. Bradley rules the chat, man. Okay. He's welcome to have it.
Hey, dog. You want 8?
Does he know?
Hey, you pick.
He's welcome to have it.
If you go back to Chuck and you ask Chuck to let you be picking up the pen, and I'll talk.
It's going to be a much weirder show.
If we change roles, like the whole rap got to change.
Oh man, the whole rap has to change.
It creates a lot of work for a lot of people.
Yeah. There's a lot of moving parts, guys. If Bradley starts working the chat and I start sculpting, the entire intro needs to get shifted around. The thumbnails, the thumbnails are gonna have to have me in them. Yeah, like that's crazy.
Like, you know, and you can't be behind this. Like you can't be behind the scenes.
I knew that was coming. I knew it.
The thumbnail might actually have me on there. I don't know. Like maybe. Just maybe.
It just so happens. Yeah, I was thinking about that.
You were thinking about
See,
it.
I was going to surprise you for your 100th birthday, but no, you had to blow it. You had to blow it. See what you did?
That's good. I'm glad you think about me, Mike. I'm glad you think about me. Indy Respawn says, "Hey y'all, hey Indy, how you doing?" Marikat says,
"You got it. You got to at least be able to do it so the mic can pick you up, man."
It's clipping.
Hold on, let me turn off the clip.
In video broadcast is like that's a problem.
No, it's Elgato. I actually don't even have NVIDIA running in the background. That is Elgato's clip guard going.
But I think it's a good thing that he's.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
If we were to get all of it.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Ha. That's great. That's great, guys. I love it. I love you too, Mike. Smoochy.
I told her not to. I told her that's so. Don't do. Let's not do that anymore. You don't. I told her not to encourage you, but for some reason she likes that. So
yeah. I couldn't imagine why. All right. Indy says, love the streams. Just curious if any of y'all have messed with Nomad Sculpt on the iPad. I recently got it and I'm having a good time with it.
I'm happy.
Indy, it's funny because I saw that Sean, dang, who did somebody did a really nice sculpt on their iPad in Nomad this week. And it looked no, it looked good. I was just telling Mario Cat this weekend last weekend that I wanted to be able to sculpt on my iPad the way that I paint on it. So no, let me know if there are any good tutorials for that, man.
Is it a paid? Like, do you have to pay for it? Well, I mean, I'm sure.
Well, it's not expensive. It's like $20 or something. No, I think.
Oh, for like a lifetime license.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad
for now. But don't say that so loud, man. Yeah. Why are you saying it like that?
Yeah.
Don't say that.
I bought it before it got too popular. And
affiliate links down below.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you can sculpt in Nomad Sculpt, you can sculpt in Blender. Like the interface is that difficult for me.
You know what I had a hard time doing? I tried Forger. I was trying Forger, and I gotta figure it out, man, because I know it does stuff, but I'm having a hard time with it.
So Forger feels the most when you're sculpting, and the way it sculpts feels the most like ZBrush. Like 1,000 Forger feels like even before Max Fun bought them, it felt like ZBrush. It's just that I wish the interface worked more like ZBrush.
I wonder if it's because I don't have like key commands. Maybe that's the problem. Like doing everything with your pen is weird.
Does ZBrush function on a Mac well? Like an M2?
Yes.
Yeah. So like, is there then is there any? Do they have an iPad version?
No, they have Forger right now. Yeah, they have Forger. Yeah, that was a good question for Ian last week.
Yeah, all the right questions. Bad timing. Yeah, all the right questions though. Good question.
Good question. Bad time. Good question. Hopefully that answers your question. Indie Respawn. Attentive Slug is on the stream. Hey, Mike, Bradley, and Raul. Hey, chat. What's up, Slug? How you doing, man? Oh, we got Walt on here. Hey,
oh, nice. He was a Walt.
Oh, AOL.
Whoa. Like, what game you like for all you popular people that love to have Discord show what video games you're playing? I think it's cool. I opt out of it. But what game do you be playing, man? Like I be seeing you like gaming hard.
Wait, is he doing it on like the Stylus League Discord? Is he like doing it on like a hangout?
No, like you know when you're on Discord, it shows that you like are.
Oh, like it pops it up. Yeah, no, my stuff's straight private. Straight private.
Since Walt put it out there, but now he's gonna fix it now. Now he knows.
Yeah. That's going straight into the settings. We do have a section.
What's wrong with what you're playing?
No, I got way too many people that if they see me playing a game that they're gonna hit me up.
Raul like, hey, Raul would be like, hey, like actually you do that to me. I'm like, hey, Raul, why aren't you ever on Discord? Because you're playing games without me.
I'm playing Zelda. I just beat Zelda. Actually, just beat Zelda. That's part of my what's good. So.
I hate Zelda.
I know, and we'll boot you from the stream soon enough. But there is a section in the Discord to talk about games. I don't see a lot of game talk though down under. You guys can talk about what you guys are playing though. We have Johannes. Is it Johans or Johannes? All I know is that is a gangsta ass beard, and I want one. Dude, I love it. And is that a beer or a glass of milk? Love it. Sup, boys? Finally managed to stay up and catch you live. Well, welcome,
Yes.
sir.
Welcome. That is a baller beard.
That is a very baller beard.
Some of us can't do that, and we try.
Yeah.
Ram said, I beg to differ. I've liked them all. He was saying that he was liking all of the streams.
Ram, I don't want battle.
Shots
you,
fired.
Ram.
Shots fired at you.
Mm.
I said I don't want to battle. Ram, you got it.
I don't know if this is sarcastic, George.
No,
No, this right here. The amount of love is truly amazing. Yeah,
it's there. Like
Yeah,
he
it's
sees
there.
it, but
no,
he
it's
sees
there.
it.
It's a bond it's a glue, right? It's a glue that keeps us together.
You know how when you have a brother and you wake up in the morning and you go in the room to wake up your brother and
just punch him in the
punch him?
face. Yeah,
and that's how you wake him up. Well, not the chest. You punch him in the chest. I'm not
Oh,
a masochist.
okay.
You punch him in the chest. I don't have a brother. I'm just imagining that would
That's what you would do.
That's what
I
he
have
would
a sister. I have a sister, and she. I feel like I blocked it out mentally. I feel like she had the capacity to punch me in my chest and wake me up. So brothers are probably worse. No.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm an older brother, and yeah, I did wake up my sister by just jumping on top of her in bed, elbow in, doing all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all day, dude, all day. And I fear for my son because my daughter got that from my personality for sure. Hannibal says, Mike, that's why I'm here. Let me say the risque stuff and B, I think that's B, the fall guy.
Be the fall guy. I don't think so. I think we're fine. You don't have to be the bad guy. You don't have to be the bad guy.
I don't want that for you, Hannibal, because that's why we can't read some of your stuff sometimes.
That's right. Yeah, we can't read it out loud. We can't read it out loud.
And I definitely want to read it sometimes, Hannibal, but I can't. Because you be saying something.
Couch Otter. Wait, this face looks familiar. It's Howie. That's Howie. He's just on his Twitter. He's on his Twitter not Twitter, his Twitch profile. Says, "What's good, League? What's good, Howie?" Incognito Howie. Gus says, "Don't know for sure, Raul. Company just said package is waiting for shipment. I'll be looking for options and solutions next week." Man, I really hope that works out. If there's anything that we can do, man, just let me know.
Did it go to a good vacation spot? Because maybe I go.
Yeah, it was in. I think it's in Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Wife won't let that happen.
Not
now anyway. I tell my
Bradley
wife,
and Raul.
Hey, babe, I'm going to Miami. Watch the baby.
Yeah,
be the last thing I ever say.
Yep, that'll be Florida woman news.
Mike, you're because the mesh, you're creating solid places to create the keys.
Yeah, I'm right now. I need to get a good cut that's going to separate his head and his chest. So if I bring back everything, right? Like if I go back over here and I turn on everything, I don't want to have a seam in his neck. I was trying to hide it like underneath his chin and around his ear and hair and all that. But it's because I have hair up there. If I put in filler, which I'm going to have to do, then I'm going to have to sculpt the filler to try to make it look like that. So rather than doing that, what I want to try to do is I'd like to get this area right here separated. And so it can slide right down into the shoulder straps and into the chest.
Okay.
That's the idea. That's what I'm going to try to do. And then for the arms, I feel like I'm going to do one of two things. I can do the same thing for the arms, but probably what I'll do is I'll just cut them right below the deltoids and slide them under. That's what I did with my that's what I did with Iron Fist, and it came out kind of nice. So I'm going to do that for this guy as well.
So typically when you're like sculpting and stuff like that, like I think like probably early on, you know that you're probably going to print it, but does the thought of printing it ever hinder you creatively on what you would do, or you're like, I'm gonna do whatever makes sense creatively, and I'll figure out how I'm gonna make it into a decent print later.
What you just said, yeah. I mean, because I've done after I cut and keyed this Maul and Ahsoka back here,
Mm-hmm.
like this thing was no joke, man. So figuring out how to make this work was really kind of difficult. But yeah, so now that I did that, I'm kind of fearless with this. So not worried. I've done a few of these for sideshows, so I ain't scared. Scared I might fall over.
All right, so Howie's saying you want the interface to be more like ZBrush? Madman.
C. Yes. Or I don't know, like maybe like Core. Like Core has the right. I know Core looks like ZBrush.
So what do you got going on, Bradley?
So there's this really simple, like cool clay texture that I'm just putting on everything for this model when I take it into Unreal. So I like to. The reason why I just didn't simply do a FBX export and then like render in like in Blender or probably even Arnold. I want to use Unreal. I've tried doing like FBX or decimated models in Unreal, and it doesn't like it too much. But what I also get to do is I'm gonna put some a nice AO pass on this guy to really bring out the details. So I'm not going to paint it. Everything that I do will be mostly grayscale to help enhance it. And when I bring it into Unreal, it's going to really like pop off. So that's the goal.
Nice.
That's the goal.
All right. Let's see. He says it does. What were we saying, Bradley?
Save your work.
Save your work. I keep saying Control S because that's every other application. That works here too, right?
ZBrush, I think so. No, it does not.
No, Control S doesn't. That's not the like save hotkey.
No, there's a hotkey for like quick saving projects, but there is something, but I don't know. I forgot. But I know it's not Control S.
So you guys like go to
Control S saves the tool, I think. That's what Ben was saying. Maybe, I don't know. I'm tempted. Let's try it.
You gotta try that.
let's try it.
Let's see what's up.
The worst can happen is that I created this in ZBrush 2022 and it'll save over that, which is probably not. Let's see. Control S. Yep, it creates a save project, which nobody wants that.
Okay.
Yeah, they should do
so
that.
What happens, Raul, when you? Oh god, don't crash. Right.
See, that's why I saw you. I saw he was doing. I saw he was doing the clipping, like whenever you're doing like slicing in ZBrush, like there's no real indicator on what it doesn't like, but it's supposed to slice through everything. But there's things that it doesn't like to slice through, and when it finds it, it just crashes.
It sure does. Sure does.
Just like nope, like, not that.
It won't give you an error. It just says, you know what, not today.
Yeah. Sounds fantastic. Sounds fantastic. Frederick was saying how poetic it was that the guys started arguing during my comments. Yeah, I tried to Frederick, I tried reading it, brother. I tried going through, I tried reading it. Orlando is on the stream. Orlando says, hi guys, hello chat. We're close to episode 100. What? Are we really? Wow, that's crazy.
So close. I taste 100. Tastes good.
Well, somebody else tastes something, and it's Johannes, and it's milk. He says it's milk.
Nice. I like milk. Just saying. People think I'm weird for liking milk, but you know what? Does the body good.
I don't know why you said like that. Reminded me of the kid when they did the interview who said, "I like turtles."
I didn't see that, but I saw the kid that loves corn. Best thing ever.
Oh, how did he
He's
say
like
it?
bananas for corn.
How did
I'm
he
not
say
saying
it?
it.
No, you're
I'm
not
not.
doing it.
No.
You're saving that for the end of the stream for you
Nope.
to then go.
Nope.
No.
Nope. I can't do it.
Okay.
Marika can do it. I can't do it.
I'm sure she does it really well.
Mm-hmm.
Walt says, oh, it's my PS5 controller plugged into my PC. Some program just says I'm playing a game all the time. That said, Diablo 4 is a problem. That said, Diablo 4 is a problem for me. I'm getting ready to start that. Unlikely tonight, but maybe tomorrow.
Oh, you bought it?
Oh yeah, no. I always told you I always said that like I was planning on playing it. I just needed to beat Zelda. Like there was no way. To give you an idea, I beat Zelda. I got all the shrines.
Mm-hmm.
I got everything underground. Got all of my hearts. Got most of the armor sets. Did most of the side quests. Like I went in on that game.
Yeah, you did everything. And that's a lot.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't even attempt to 100% are the Koroks, and that's because there's 1,000 of them, and they can pound sand for that. 1,000. Oh, we have a nice little thing here from Twitch. Stylus League. Have a good stream. 100 viewers for only 50 cents. Wow, that's a deal. Easy get viewers pro. Catch a promo for 10 free viewers with a code. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Twitch.
Mirror Kickstart 291. Fantastic. Appreciate you. Thanks for showing up. George said Bradley knew it right away. What was that, Mike?
At least it was clean.
It was
The last few Max on joints I did. The bots were not as clean cut.
No, they knew the audience. they knew who they were talking to. So Ben says, I would flick my brother's ear till he woke up when I was a kid. This somehow feels in the same vein. That is fairly cruel.
So
now, okay.
I was gonna show.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was gonna show one of the advantages. So what I was doing is that, so when I make my clay render, I wanted to have some nice AO in sections to help things pop up. So what I did was I added a fill layer, added a black mask and an ambient occlusion generator. And with this, I'll do an on-off where you can see, I use a bright color so I can see where things go, but you'll be able to see that when I put this in the dark, you'll see how things start to pop out more.
Yeah.
This will allow, so when I do the render, like it'll look nice and I'll have all this extra goodness. Subtle, but well worth it.
All right. So we have here. Okay, so Bradley, this is for you. Kairos is on the stream saying hello everyone. What judge is that? Looks cool.
That is, so if you haven't had a chance to go look at our past stream, we had James Kane on, and we did a 4 weeks of AD 2000 AD, and we each did a judge. I did Judge Fear. Mike did you do Death? I think you did Death, right? Mike?
Yes, Mike did Death.
Oh, and
I did Death and Dread.
And Dread. Yeah, that's right. Dread was on there.
And what did James do?
James did all of the dark judges and
He did a
Judge,
policewoman, right?
yeah, the lady, Judge, I can't remember her name.
Judge lady.
Um,
Someone should go look at that stream and let us know later. Afterwards.
So somebody in the stream knows. Somebody knows.
Hey,
somebody knows here.
Sandra Bullock, Judge Sandra Bullock.
Okay.
Judge.
Yep.
Hey, that works.
Yep.
Works for me.
Nobody's gonna fact check us. It's fine.
Yeah, that works for me. Perfect.
Nobody's gonna fact check.
I'm mad we didn't. Why didn't I think of that? That was brilliant, Mike.
Mm-hmm. Ram says, "I have 7 brothers, Mike. You're right. That's how I learned to fight." Yeah, 7 brothers. Jeez. No, wait, but no sisters. Did you have any? Like, how big is your family, Ram? That's a lot of boys, bro.
A lot of beatings.
Mm-hmm. Fausto says, Mike, any tips on painting the prints? Paint recommendations, airbrush, etc. Finally started getting into airbrushing and thoroughly enjoy it.
I love it. Yeah, how about for my, what time is it? How about in 15 minutes for my what's good? I'll break out the paint kit, show you what I have, and then we can get into it.
Okay. But yeah, so the answer is yes, he has tips, and no, he's not telling you.
No, it's all of the above. I use airbrush.
Yeah.
I use brushes, dry brush, glazes, washes, all that. If you aren't already subscribed to Ground Affected, he's amazing, and that's where I learned a lot of my stuff.
Do you put some of your process in Discord, don't you? Like, I thought I've seen you putting some of the things up in there, right?
Yeah, I did.
Guys, if you're not already a member of our Discord, that's where a lot of you guys actually are coming from. So we really appreciate the engagement, the community, all of you guys in there, making this such a great experience for everybody. If you're not a member of the Discord, the link's in the description below. Go ahead and check us out. And while you're looking at that, just go ahead and like it a stream. Why not?
There's liking it.
Yeah, just like it.
Like on it. Put your like on it.
32 people watching, 21 likes. I will call you out. That's fine. I wish YouTube gave me names so I could just like individually call people out. What you doing?
Can we get 33 likes? We got 33 people watching this live right now. Can we get 33 likes?
Just it's just a button, just a clicky. Orlando is asking Mike, what brush did you use on the fur in Lionel?
That man worked hard on that fur.
Yeah, I work really hard on the fur. So I use a few different brushes, but the one I did for the short hair is one. Now I don't remember where I got it, but let's see. Here, I have an eyebrow brush that I really. I'm sorry, eyelash. Eyebrow. So it's a short hair brush. So here you go. Yeah, so it looks like this. It's called short hair. And if I select it and then come over here, depending on how big my brush is, it does this kind of a thing. So you got to be careful. You don't want to do cross hatching because that starts to make it look not real. But if you just kind of turn your brush a little bit and do it, you can get some nice effects. And the way that I like to build mine up is I will kind of work larger and then come back and hit it smaller. And eventually you'll end up with something that kind of looks like this. If you follow the pattern of the, I have a cat, and so I look at it, and if you follow kind of like some basic kind of flows, you'll get it to look pretty good.
Is that a standard brush, or did you get that brush from somewhere?
No, I got it from somewhere, and I can't remember where I got it. I feel like I might have gotten it from Gumroad or something. I can't remember. If anybody in here knows where this came from, let me know.
Which brush?
Sorry, guys. the short hairbrush.
Oh no, I don't know where you got that from.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't make it though. I know that much.
All right. Well, hopefully that was helpful, Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben is saying Control S saves the tool. Wait. But we confirmed it saves project, right? And Frederick says saves project.
Control. Yeah, saves project.
Yeah. Okay. Brad Grotman's on here. What's up, Brad?
Oh, Brad made me right with the brush.
Oh, Brad said knife curve should be called
crash curve.
Crash curve. Nice.
Yeah.
So right.
And not for nothing, Sketch Zombie's on the stream, and Sketch Zombie says, "I second that, Brad."
What up, Pierre?
Sketch Zombie, love it. Frederick says, "I save projects all the time. They always get so much hate. Leave projects alone."
But why though?
Leave Brittany alone. No, because projects save all of your materials. They save all of your undos. They save everything in your files. So they're huge. And for somebody like me that does iterative saves, I noticed that when I first started doing this, I had like gigabytes and gigabytes and gigabytes of stuff that I didn't need.
See, my new boss, I would be saving projects, wouldn't I?
I mean, that's what I was doing at first.
Yeah, when I first started, I used to like, you couldn't tell me, like I project everything. I want all my undos, but I'm like,
Now.
No.
But wait, hold on. So then, what you do, Mike, is you're saving iterations of
the tool itself.
Of the tool
so
itself.
I turn off my history saves, so it's not going to save history, so it'll be a smaller file. The tool doesn't save your materials and all that other stuff, so it can be much more compact. Now they're still big because I mean these files are 40 million polys, but
you also then get multiple of them, right? Don't you have like a ton of different, because you save each iteration?
Yeah, I mean,
like then technically, don't you fill up your hard drive faster?
No, the tool saves are much like
they're much bigger.
Project,
they're a lot lighter,
much smaller, a lot lighter. Like a project save.
Yeah.
I don't know if someone's saving their history when they're saving it. A project save could get like maybe 10 gigs. Like let's say like you can literally have a project save where if Mike started that character from a ball all the way to its current state.
Yeah, it's gonna save everything with that.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And it also saves like every other tool that you also had in that project at that given time. So if you
that's true. So what you're not. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Well, Bradley is 100% on this. So the thing about it is, I also have this boot that I was working on today.
Yeah.
That's big, and everything else that I've had open. No, I can't show it. But I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff here that I was working on before. It will save everything you have
in that one project.
That's right.
Yeah, that does sound rough.
I don't know.
That does sound rough. Frederick, what the guys are saying is that what you're doing is wrong.
Nope.
You fix yourself.
You didn't hear that from me.
That's not
what I said.
Hey, different strokes for different folks, all right? We didn't say all that.
Yeah.
Fix yourself, Frederick.
What we do know about ZBrush is there is no wrong way to do ZBrush.
Yeah.
So we got John on. What's going on, John? Welcome to the stream. Mike, are you going to do a Mumra? What is that? Mumra 2?
Mumra with the lino?
To go with the lino. Oh, okay.
On the base. So on the base, I was trying to get Mumra's his crown thing that he has with like Lino kind of stepping over it. So if we bring back everything, let's see. Well, no, not that one. So, second. Turn this. Where's the rest of it? The suit. Oh, Charm of Soul. Yeah. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to have down here him stepping over Mumra's kind of pharaoh thing that he has on his head, and then I was going to have like some just billowing rip rap repity doo some raps that were going to fly through the air. But I don't know. The short answer is maybe, possibly. Let's see how this turns out. I still have to do my I want to go back to my original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle that I have on my art station and print that at some point. And then who else did we do, Bradley? We did somebody else that was
let's start there.
Man, we did a lot of stuff, dude. Oh, Tetsuo. We're gonna do Tetsuo still.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Tetsuo.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is. We do so much stuff.
We got a lot of stuff to do. Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff to do. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you do. All right. So Andrew says, love these streams. I always scoped along while watching, and I learned so much. I just finished a new character. If you could please check it out on the stream, that would be amazing. Yeah, we can take a look here a little bit later as I can catch up with some of these. So just remind me so that we can put it up before the stream ends. Absolutely.
Now, is it a Frederick level sculpt where we and we have to edit it?
There's definitely a reason I didn't say I'm just gonna pop it up. There's definitely a reason.
We gotta put Frederick sculpts through a filter before.
All of them. Every last Frederick sculpt. They're good. They're good. Don't get me wrong. They're good.
We have to run Frederick sculpts through an Amish filter.
Yeah.
to make them more demure.
As a matter of fact, in DaVinci, I have a save tool set that's just Frederick. I just click on it, just auto does everything that it needs to on it. So yeah, like I said, Andrew, I'll check it out as the stream goes on. We can put it up. All right, let's see here. Jamie says, oh, he's talking to Brad, but he's saying, hey, sorry I missed your live stream last night. Thoroughly enjoyed it later in the night. Well done. Yeah, guys, if you guys haven't already done so, make sure to keep your notifications on so that you get to see whenever we do a B-side with Brad, or when Brad does a B-side, and drops a lot of knowledge. I know I watched it, and yeah, he was putting up points on that board. So I think Brad does a great job. Come on out and support him.
Mm-hmm. Stylus League presents Greg Roatman presents the B-side.
Hey, but you know what's amazing? Like,
a Stylus League production. What's up?
Brad teaches all year, and for him to take the time for the summer and school people some more, God bless him.
So I know how this works. I actually talked to Brad about this the other day. He enjoys this because the folks that watch him actually want to learn. He teaches students at school, and they want to look at their phones. So yeah, that's the difference. It's a difference when you have people that appreciate it.
I mean, absolutely. When you have people who are passionate about what they're doing, it's a big difference. When they actually want to sit down and learn, and this isn't something just for a piece of paper. Yeah, all day. Right.
So he's happy that everyone's looking at their phones. Got it.
Walt says, Oak BZ is my call sign if you ever want to kill demons. All right. I need to get back to modeling again.
Okay. I'm gonna buy it.
Wait, you didn't buy? I thought you already bought Diablo 4.
I got scared.
I looked at the review. I almost picked it up, and I was like, I gotta play Street Fighter. I just bought this deck on game. I can't just be buying games and letting them sit.
They're holistic.
Yeah, but Street Fighter requires like a life change to be good at it.
No, you know, I was on the
There's
fence
credits
between.
that roll.
I was on the fence between Diablo, and I know they aren't the same type of game, but I was on the fence between Diablo and the new FF15, 17, 18,
Okay.
whatever the hell they're doing. Yeah.
16.
So
Yeah.
16. Yeah. So that's why I didn't pull the trigger on one of them, because they both look really, really good.
Yeah, and I think they
but
both scored very well too.
Yeah.
Like
I was
this
leaning
year's
on
great.
leaning towards Diablo.
Yeah. Well, Mike, I mean, if you pick it up, I am going to start either today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, but either.
Wait,
today or tomorrow.
can you play like 4 players on that at one time?
Yes, yes, you can.
Oh,
So that's why I'm gonna get it, because Raul will hold my hands throughout the whole process.
Damn right. Damn right.
Takes a special friend that will do that for you.
Yep.
And I can be like, bro, kill that for me so I can get that.
It's scary. Raul, go get that. Zerchan says, Raul, do you get all the Koroks and the Medal of Honor? No. No. By the way, do you guys know what so I don't know in Tears of the Kingdom, and I don't know if anybody knows just yet. But did you guys know that the Koroks are really just Korok poop? The seeds they give you is Korok poop. It's what it is.
You're just saying words right now.
Like you speaking Greek, dog. I'm like, hey, bro.
The reward for collecting. Okay, so think about this. The reward for collecting all 1,000 of these, right, is just congratulations. Here's another big poop.
See, that's why Nintendo does not respect.
They're trolling. It's a troll.
Players.
It's a troll. Yeah. They're trolling you, dude. It is a proper troll.
You said there's 1,000 of them?
There's 1,000. Yeah. Everybody was mentioning Ben, Jamie, Kyrus. Everybody was saying Judge Anderson. Was what was being done. Oh, hold on. I actually missed one. Kyra says, looking forward to seeing Mike's paint box secrets. Speaking of which, we're at 10 o'clock. Did we want to do that?
Yeah. Why don't we start with Bradley, and let me get my stuff and I'll be back.
Okay, you ready, Bradley?
No, I'm always ready for some stupidity, right? I'm always ready to be put on. So there's this cool software called Plasticity. Let me get a new scene. If you guys
what's it called? What's it called again?
Plasticity. Plasticity.
Okay.
Hey, dog. You want to learn something? You want like you can either be informed or not informed, right?
I just want to, when I type it in, I want to get the phonetic
Plasticity. That's the name of it. Plasticity.
Yeah, plasticity.
Yeah, just because you didn't come up with it. All right, jerk. So this tool, which is really cool, you can also, if you need to, you can import your own mesh into it. But it's a artist-friendly CAD Boolean tool. And I want a square. And what's good about this is that it doesn't use traditional modeling. So it's using geometry nodes to make things, so you don't get weird faceting when you're Boolean stuff. So I'm going to do this. And you can do things like, I'm going to go to face mode. You can extrude faces. As soon as I click out, do this. I'll have to press enter. Okay, enter. So I'm selecting this face. And when you have a face, I can extrude it this way. You can also, if I go to edges, let's go to edges. If I select the edge, you also have to hit enter when you do that. I keep forgetting that. You can I can do a chamfer that way, or if I go the other way, I can round it. I could do all types of crazy Booleans. And what's cool is that I won't have any weird faceting when I make the Boolean. Like sometimes when you use box cutters and things like that, you'll get weird faceting when you're starting to Boolean things. But this is going to be like so clean, so fast. So I made this, hit enter. I'm gonna select this one, and I'm gonna select this one. Go face, this, select all these, do this, and do this. And I could union it or I could cut it. So I will. So I don't want this one, so I have to select the other way. So I have to select this one first. This one, then select this one. And let's Boolean cut it. I'm gonna hit enter. Right, I have that. Now I'm gonna take this face here. This face. I'm selecting multiple faces. And then I'll be able to chamfer, or I can do a round cut here. See how that is like that. I'll chamfer it. Let's do a round cut. Let's do this. And if I wanted to, let's extrude the face. So I'm going to do here. Enter. Select face. And over here is your shortcuts, because I don't have this memorized. So E is to extrude, so I can extrude this face. Enter. And you see how it made it super clean. There's nothing weird going on in here. And look, and check this out. I have this nice curve here, right, that I created on top of this extrusion. And if I wanted to extrude this or chamfer this, hit enter, right? And done all this cool stuff. Let me do a union. So I'm gonna take a sphere over here. And I'm gonna change the sphere to I want to do a union.
Bradley, you said this is box cutter?
No, it's not box cutter. This is called plasticity, and it's an artist friendly CAD tool. So you're able to enter. I keep forgetting to hit enter for everything. This here. Watch this, Mike. I'm gonna move this here. And I'm just going to union this together. I'm going to select this. I'm going to select this. And where's the union? I don't want a Boolean. I want a union. Shit. Oh, you get the point. But what's cool is when you export it. So if I go to File, you can export it to different file formats. So you can take it out of here and bring it into like a normal 3D package. If I go to,
does it give you that really? Does it give you that really like janky geometry that you would get if you were the early days of box cutter, where it just does whatever?
So you can take a decimated version of this out. Where did the settings go? I've got too many monitors.
That was a first word problem if I've ever heard one.
Save, import. Fix a version. I forgot where it was, but you can export. When you export it, you can see the type of mesh you want it to be. You can quad it out. You can have it triangulate. Why didn't it give me the option? Downloads, test, save. I don't know why it's not exporting. I'm also still learning it, but it seems like a pretty cool tool. I've enjoyed playing around with it.
How much is it?
So here's my issue with it. It's $100 for version 1.0. right? There's a 2.0 that's going to be coming out, and to get 2.0, it's $199 to get 2.0 and updates. So if you buy this version, you only get this version, and there goes your. It sounds like you're going to have to pay for your your upgrade for it. So
How much
if
is
you're
the update?
comfortable with, so to have for 2.0 when they release it, it's $199 to have this version and 2.0 and its updates. To have just this one version, it is $100. But what I like about it, like it has like hard ops with all its button settings and like trying to understand how to use it. This is pretty straightforward. Like, and I didn't really look at a lot of tutorials and stuff on how to do some of this stuff. It just works, and I don't have to worry about like a lot of crazy shortcuts. So if I was going to make a gun, or if I had like, let's say I had a robot or a piece of geo that I created in ZBrush, I can load that geo in here and boolean it and mess with it how I want. And then I can export it as a decimated mesh. And what's cool is that you can also get a nice render view of how the surface is. And I tested it when I brought it into Blender. The surface was just like this. I didn't have any weird normal issues. It was how I saw it in here is how the surface was. But I like it. I've enjoyed it. But this is my what's good. I wish I can figure out how I did the export. Like, that's bugging me. Select. Maybe if I select everything. Export. I don't know why it's not working. I wonder if my 30-day trial might be up. I think my 30-day trial might be up, which is why I can't. Oh no, I'm so stupid. I know what I did. I know what I did wrong. I need to select OBJ instead of its font. You can export, so I'll show you. You can export as an STL. You can export as I'm going to export as an OBJ. I was exporting as the file, and when you export, you can. This is it being triangulated. You can quad it, or of course in ZBrush you can't bring in ingons. But if you're not going to bring this into like back into ZBrush, ingons is pretty clean, and you can use it in other rendering packages. But ZBrush won't take ingons. But if I liked the way this was and I was going into Blender or Maya, this would be just fine. And of course, this is tries.
And you said how much was the software?
$100 for the version that it is right now.
Okay. And that's perpetual? Oh, wait, you were saying that you think it's only for this current version, though.
For version 1.0. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand why after you spend the $100, you can't just pay another whatever it is to get 2.0, like $50, $99, whatever it is.
So what was able to look it up?
Why would? Yeah, it's weird, but it looks cool.
But it looks cool, and it was easy to use. I see a lot of use for me when I'm because I like ZBrush boolean, of course, but if I can do something faster and just start like concepting stuff and throwing stuff together and using it it's just creatively, I had more fun messing around with it.
Yeah, and Kairos is asking, is that modeling nums?
NURBS.
Or NURBS.
Yes.
I mean, he said nums initially. He corrected himself.
Yeah.
NURBS.
Yes.
And then
yes, it's NURBS.
Walt says it's kind of NURBS with polymodel instructions.
Yeah.
Kairos is saying looks like a good program for hard modeling.
Yep.
Walt is saying, yeah, it feels like hard ops without the headaches.
Yes, that's exactly. And I've used hard ops, and it's definitely that.
Okay.
All
right. I do want to acknowledge two people in the chat before we hop over to you really quickly, Mike. Nathan is on saying better late than never. Happy Friday, y'all. Hey, what's going on, Nathan? And then Roos, which I haven't seen earlier in the chat today. So welcome to the stream today. Says the color palette and mood of Diablo 4 is much nicer to me than Diablo 3, which always looked like fireworks on a 4th of July. That is funny because it is true. All right, Mike, did you want to show off your 3D painting or your model painting?
Model stuff, yeah, sure, we can do that. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay, all right, quick save. All right.
Not Control S.
All right. So I have some paint kits that I'm going to show you. When I say kits, I have paints and stuff. So I've showed this before. This is my Iron Fist that I have a number of techniques on here, right? So like this is airbrushing on top of so like the shading that I have in his legs and everything and his chest and all that is pastels on a brush. The airbrush was used to get the nice smooth, there was a smooth layer of green at first, and then that was really it. That was kind of all I used the airbrush for. The rest of this is all done with brushes. And I keep thinking my camera's okay. My camera's over here. Yeah. So the rest of this is done with brushes. The reason that it's so clean is because this is what I was talking about before with trimming it at the deltoid. So I was able to put a magnet in here and paint this part super clean. And I was able to paint all the fire and everything on here really clean. Ooh, I got a chip there. Great. Yeah, the little chip on his bicep. It's very temperamental. You got to really coat this thing well with stuff to finish it. But then, like, yeah, same deal here. The first time I did this, the head was glued in, and when I tried to paint his suit, it was just super messy because I couldn't get underneath of this giant collar. Right. So that's why second time around, I did it in parts. And so it was easier to keep it clean. The shoes, I ended up buying a pair of those magnifying goggles. And those allowed me to get really nice, clean details in there. My camera focus is here. Yeah. So that's that. Anyway. Right. After this one, I actually on Gumroad, I bought Chun-Li that I liked, and then started painting her. So this is airbrush with, again, pastels are the shadows, and then going in with, you can see this gauntlet right here isn't finished. This one is, I started it. I still got to do the silver, but the hair is dry brushing. So it's a lot of techniques. It's everything, right? Like, oh, scratches on this too. Damn. Okay. And then here's something
the movers did it.
in a much.
The movies did it.
Yeah, I was the one that packed that. That's all me. So then I have another swap out arm for Iron Fist where I want to make it look like his fist is glowing and you can see the bones through it. So this one I'm painting a little differently. I haven't gotten to the green on his arm yet, but you can see that I'm starting to get this, and then I'll paint the little phalanges up in there and stuff like that. All right. So I'll tell you all that to tell you this. I got these great cases at Michael's. They're crafting cases, but they hold all my paints. So you can see I got a grip of paint in here, all kinds of stuff. My airbrushes are in here. For anybody who thinks that you need the latest and greatest of anything, the airbrushes that I use, I had these in college. These are my Iwata HPCs, HPC and an HPCS, right? Top load Iwatas. Love these things, dual action. So these are great, right? Paints, got all kinds of paint. Finally splurged and got the Tim Gore Bloodline. These are great for skins. Got golden paints here. I have game color paints, all that. And then I went on to Artist Opus on YouTube, who's a dope painter, and bought his dry brush pad. And so I've kind of coated it with black and used this for dry brushing. It's really good because it picks up the paint when you're trying to keep that brush clean, better than using like a paper towel. Pastels, sanding sticks, all that. Right. So it's a lot of stuff. But this is the thing, if you don't pick up anything else from what I said tonight, two things. This is my what's good, right? If you buy airbrush flow improver, it's really expensive, like way too expensive. This bottle initially was like $15, something like that. So I went online on YouTube and found out how to make a gallon of this stuff for pennies on the dollar. And it's essentially water, jet dry for your washing your dishwasher, and like a drop of dish soap. And you put all that together and shake it up, and you have flow improver. So instead of paying $15, you're paying about, I don't know, like 50 cents. So that's that. I got a giant jug of it somewhere. And then the other killer thing is this Vallejo surface primer. It's a gray primer that can be run through your airbrush, and I would use it in conjunction with the flow improver so that it doesn't gum up your airbrush. But what's dope about this is when I was painting Iron Fist to get him so clean, initially I tried to mask off all the yellow parts, and after I did the green and then paint, it was a nightmare. It was really, really hard, and it was a mess. So what I ended up doing was I painted all the green. Then if you use that gray primer with a small brush, you're essentially just basically painting down like a white layer. I used to be in the t-shirt business, so we call this a flash, right? And that's where you put down a white and then you put a color on top of a black shirt, and that's how you get something to pop on a black shirt, as opposed to just having it be really, a color on black is really dark. So you use this stuff and put it down on dark colors, and then you can put yellow. I was talking to Ground Affected about this. Painting yellow on top of a dark color sucks. So you put this stuff down, and then one coat of yellow, it's a one shot. And you see how bright all of this yellow is. This is straight green with this on top, this primer, and then a one shot of yellow, and it's vibrant as hell. So that's
and you applied that on the whole thing.
I did it on all the yellow parts after I did the green. That's how I got. So everything is so clean because I sprayed the whole guy green, a flat green, and then I mixed up a lighter green, and I did the highlight areas with my airbrush, and then I took my pastel and mixed like a forest green and black pastel, and used a brush to brush it in, and then blow it off. Right? You take the pastel and put it on a piece of sandpaper, and you make like a fine dust. And you paint those areas in, and you see how great they come out, right? Like it's super, super clean. It looks like it was airbrushed. That part on his back, that's all pastel. Once that's done, you spray it with a matte varnish, and it looks like it looks like my ODB back there, or the any other statue I have. So these are all things that I watched a lot of different people on YouTube. How did I seal the painting? Yeah, no, I sealed it with a matte varnish, which I have not unpacked yet. I will show you the brand when I can get it out. But yeah, I love it. It knocks that shine down and makes it look like you bought it from Sideshow.
Yeah.
So that's it for me. That's what's good.
Great.
Yeah. ZBrush crashed. ZBrush crashed again. So there's that too. That's not good.
That. Yep. Nope. Not good. Not good. Yeah. Fausto said, "Pure gold. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate all the info."
Anytime, man. That's what we do here.
That is what we do.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do right now. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, just quickly to get back to one or two of these chats. Mm-hmm. Is just very specifically, I think some people were talking about the Pablonder ZBrush sculpting hairbrush pack.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that goes back to what you were talking about with the short hair.
Is that where I got it? Was that Pablo's brush? The ZBrush Guides? Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, possibly.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Right?
If I did get it there, it's still there. So that's good.
And Frederick says, I often end up sculpting naked ladies. I'm sorry, it just happens.
Hey,
Hey,
listen,
I'm not judging.
you
No,
know,
hey, we're not judging.
I'm not
judging.
mad at it. We're just trying to not get demonetized. That's all.
All right, Bradley, you said you wanted to show something.
So I was gonna the two tools that I use. So I pretty much got this guy how I want him. Very simple, very straightforward. And so I'm going to use a tool called Zolo Substance Painter Live Linker to send my model to Unreal, and also after that, I'm also going to send my materials into Unreal, which I put like this little stone looking material on this guy, and I also have my fake AO passes that I applied everywhere. So there will be some materials that need to be linked up, and the tool. So my new found love with rendering is with this Unreal tool called Metashoot. And what Metashoot does, it basically turns Unreal into Keyshot / Arnold. Super simple. And what's great is that it uses about one thing about Unreal, it uses real world cameras and lights. So I don't have to worry about like an HDR or getting anything like that. I just have to place lights in the scene. There's some presets lights here. If I go to studio, there's some preset stuff that I can do here. A lot of cool presets. Like it's absolutely bananas what these presets are. But all of this could be customized and edit to your needs. All right. And there's like all types of lights. So if I go to assets here, every light can be edited and changed to my liking, or I can add lights as soon as my mouse is being dumb today. Come on. If I select this light, I can change its temperature. I can change its color, red. I'm gonna cancel that. And I'm talking about like real world lighting stuff that you can add in here, right? So this light here is a 60/60 softbox. As there's this targeter here in the scene where the lights are actually following this target. So if I go here, this is the target. Everything's locked to that. So if I move this around, you see how the lights are staying there. Also, if I want to put this up, it automatically connects and makes a scissor. I can rotate the lights if need be. Lot of cool stuff, like super cool stuff. And you got like your wand light for your scenes. You got your ring spotlights, ring lights, all that stuff. So I'm going to start a new scene. So I'm going to go back to studio. I'm going to refresh the scene. In this scene, there's only this one softbox light here. That's lighting the whole scene. So if I turn it off, no lights. So now I'm going to send my model here. So when you're using, so there's a bunch of each one of these have two different steps. So Zolo's Substance Live Linker is a completely different tool. And if you want information on how to set that up in Unreal, it's not super straightforward, but I can write something up so everyone could easily do that. So I'm gonna go to Substance Painter. I'm gonna verify that the Live Linker ID here, which is 3107, is the same thing that I have up in Unreal. It is not. Okay, there it is. ID here. When you are sending things over, so I didn't use a multiple UDIM workflow, so I'm not using standard UDIMs. I'm just going to send this over just a regular you want a single UDIM workflow. So I'm only going to send my model by selecting 3D model, and I'm going to name this to Sphere, so it has the correct name when I send it over. And I'm going to hit send. It's sent. In Unreal, it's being processed. It says importing Fear. So the things that make Unreal difficult is that it's difficult to navigate, like especially if you're a character artist, you just want to like create cool scenes and be able to use the rendering, the power of Unreal Engine 5. The workaround to using Unreal is, I think, is a steep learning curve. And what Metashoot really did was like simplify the whole Unreal process to where you're able to quickly put something in, and it just works. And I can appreciate something just working. It says all my objects are here. I'm going to hit OK. So I'm going to go here to my scene down here. There's a folder here that's called meshes. I want to make sure all this is Sphere. I hope it's all Sphere because there was one thing I didn't want to be in here. I think it's all Sphere, so I'm going to select Sphere, Control All, and I'm going to drop this into the scene. I do have the one thing I didn't want to go in. 1 second. Delete. And my scaling is off. Make sure I select everything that's for Fear. This is him. I'm going to scale him down. Import it like a giant. Normally, I would take my models into Blender and actually like rescale everything, but this was supposed to be a quick project. Rotate them. And I want to get him right on this yellow space here. Rotate him a little bit. And then I'm going to scale him down from here. I'll just do it the number. I should be able to type it in. Let's go here. Scale. Just do this. My mouse is so...
Is it being finicky right now?
Yeah, because of my mouse. He scales super small, and I don't want that. Let's do this. Let's scale him. I should be able to select all the values. Let's do, is it 10? Nope. Yeah. Being nice right now. Whatever.
Guys, drop any of your questions on what's going on in chat below if you guys have any questions about rendering in Unreal 5.
I really should have changed the scale somewhere else.
You'd mentioned to me that whenever you bring in a model usually into Unreal, the things like it
No,
might
it's
as
not
well be a
Unreal.
kaiju.
No, it's not Unreal. It's ZBrush's scale when working with other things is not great.
Do you use Scale Master?
No, I just exported an FBX. Let's do this. Let's do 5. 5. Will this work? And okay, cool. I'll be able to do this way. So let's do 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. So I have to go less than 0.5. Let's do 0.02. Yeah, there we go. Uh, 0.02. 0.02. And I will scale him up from here. Fantastic.
That's
You
what it
hate
is,
me.
ladies and gentlemen. Perseverance.
0.05. 0.05. He's too small. Bro, give me a number. Let's do 0.1. 0.1. No. 0.6.
Gus is saying, try disabling the snapping, Bradley. Top right corner of the viewport.
That's what I'm talking about. Help a brother out.
By the way, while we're doing all that, Chuck Taylor's on saying, Yo, SL.
Yo, what's up, Chuck? Hey, Chuck, I'm going to holler at you after the show.
Hey, Orlando says, I found a brush. It's from Ryan Kittleson, and it's free.
Where was the snapping?
He said, try disable snapping. It's in the top right corner of the viewport.
Viewport. Snapping. Ah. God bless you. Almost. I don't take it back, though. Still, God bless you.
It's good.
0.8. Promise when it works, it works. Right. Yes, 0.8. 0.08. I'll just zoom in with the camera. 0.008. Close enough. Okay. I'll need to change my focal length. So when you select the camera, you can change your focal length. The camera is locked to the target. I don't want this there. I'll delete that. Yes. All right, I'm going to send my materials over. Go back to substance. Now I'm going to send my materials for everything. I'm going to add, I'm not going to select. Make sure my AO gets sent. Opacity, and I'm going to send.
Gus is saying the scale snapping is on.
I turned it off. It was here. Enables, disables, scale objects. If you see it, or I don't know which icon it is, but my mats, as you can see here, all my materials are loading in. Almost done. And I'll show you what this. So what's cool about this, when you import it in through the link, it auto connects the nodes for you in Unreal. So it's a good way to learn how to link stuff and create materials in Unreal when you can see how things are hooked up. And everything I'm sending over is 4K. So I selected 4K for the textures. Done. So we're not here all day. I'm not gonna put all the textures on it, just enough to get the idea.
Bradley, Gus is saying you can set the precision of the snapping right on the icon you just hit.
I don't know what that. That's nice. All right, I'll try it in a few minutes. So when I go to this is this is where the meshes went. This is the mat, right? So for example, if I go to here underscore shirt low. So if I double click this, you can see, because I didn't do anything crazy with this guy, but you can see all of how the nodes are connected. Everything's linked up, and I should be able to. I'm going to close this. If I drop this in, that's not right. Select the right mesh. Height.
We only have 15 more minutes. You wanna figure it out, and we can maximize your screen again in a second, or you got it?
Sure, if you want, Mike. That's fine. That's cool. Fear shirt. Low. Send this one. It didn't send the normal maps. I don't know why I didn't send the normal maps. Oh, the name is wrong in the tool. Why did it do that?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, I know. Thank you, Orlando. Thank you, Orlando. I was actually talking about Andrew. I was asking if Andrew was still on the stream to see if we could take a look at what he threw up on ArtStation. And then, while I was saying that, Andrew was saying, "Here is your reminder, Raul." That's great.
I expect this to work.
Bradley, do you think we can give this a moment here just to take
No. It's fine. I have to figure out what's going on because my normal maps didn't come over.
Okay. All right, guys. So I'm gonna make myself full screen. I'm gonna share what was sent over. So this here was submitted by Andrew. Again, Andrew's ArtStation is Andrew V. And this is what he. I'm assuming, Andrew, that this is the most recent one.
Right? Oh, that looks awesome.
I like that. So,
any quick points of feedback?
Zoom up or go up to the top one again.
This one?
Yeah. Does he have it from the side?
I don't see. I think this is the most angled view that we get of him.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Andrew, on Discord, post up some pictures where we can see it from a profile, because I was just going to make some comments about the weight distribution and how it can maybe feel a little more like he is squared up over his toes. Unless he's leaning back. I don't know if he's leaning back and somebody's coming at him, but I would maybe lean him forward and come forward with that shield. I think that the rendering and the sculpting and everything is dope. It's all about now just kind of tweaking the pose a little bit if you can, to get him to feel a little more aggressive. But I like that. I like it.
Bradley, any comments on the hard surface?
I would say for the hard surface stuff is really good. I would say he needs some AO in the cloth and in the body because it looks like everything's not connected. An example of that would be kind of like what I did here tonight I'm assuming that he used Substance Painter to paint the textures. And if you I'm showing you here, Raul. If you were to In
You
your
want me to get off
substance,
of full screen?
yeah, I was just trying to show him what he could do to help bring it out.
Okay.
In your substance, what just like what I'll do it here on this cape. Uh, so you see how you have cloth and stuff flowing, but your cloth doesn't have the shadow that's like that your AO would help you do to bring it out. And what you can do, and if I go to my base color, you can probably see it more here. And I'll change this to red. What you would do if you all I did was I'll delete this. Add a fill layer, and then with the fill layer, just go to your color, and then just gonna color. Let's see, I'm gonna make this a bright red, right? And then I'm gonna add a black mask, and then I'm going to add a generator, and from generator, I'm gonna select AO, and then I'm going to just play with it to get it where I want it to land and flow. And sometimes you have to, depending on how things are, you might have to invert it. But I think I had it the right way. So I'm going to go here. You see, without even doing much, I'm bringing out a lot in the cloth. And you could just do this, not just cloth, but also for your entire character. And that's one piece of advice. And another thing you can do with the maps is with curvature, enhance your details on top of what you sculpted. So an example of that here, I'm going to go here to this guy, which has AO pass on it. I'm going to add another layer. I'm going to also make this only color just so you can see it. I'm going to make this green. I'm going to add another black mask. I'm then add another generator. And this generator, I'm going to use the curvature. Curve. And for this one, I'm definitely going to invert it, right? And then I will balance it out. And just like Photoshop, like you can fade things as needed. And you can do stuff like this to help enhance your painting to do a lot more, to add more complexity inside of what you're doing. So those two tricks, I would say, would help pop it out a lot too.
Nice. Thank you, Bradley.
You're welcome.
Andrew, hopefully you found that feedback beneficial. Yeah, I mean, if you're not I'm pretty sure you're a member of the Discord community. Go ahead and drop an image of your work in progress once you get some of those changes in. Love to see it. Love to see it. Mike, what do you got going on right now, brother?
I am now working on some Boolean stuff. So what I'm going to do here is, like I was talking about before, the straps and the chest piece are all going to be one thing. And what I've done is I've made the head, if I solo it out, this is now my negative Boolean that I want to cut into everything else. So if I turn it on, it needs tweaking. That's why it looks so crazy when I turn it on here, like all these little parts here and stuff. It's showing me what it would cut into. So now if I grab my head and come over to, let's do this solo, right? If I come over here and look at it from the back and turn off solo, you see how it's cutting in too deep here?
Yeah.
What I can do now is I can come to this area right here. And if I do a clip curve, right now you can't see it because it's a negative. But if I clip curve this, it should help with that bottom part there. So let's see. A lot of back and forth. So right now, like this is what's going to eventually happen is there'll be a key that's like this thing that will cut down into the shoulders, and it'll be seamless. You're not going to see it because the the straps and everything are going to be a perfect edge to it. So that's kind of where I am right now. Just figuring that out. Yeah.
Great.
Mhm.
All right. Just trying to see if there was anything that I ended up missing in chat earlier. So let's take a look here. Yeah, so it looks like it looks like Frederick I didn't miss some of this stuff, right? He says he doesn't save his undos. He says my project can potentially be the same size as a tool. When I work, I often have multiple versions of a sculpt. The D sub sculpt and the decimated copy, the factory revised version.
So what's the purpose of saving a project if you're not saving that? Are you saving like the materials and all that? Is that why?
No, he's saving all the so you know how you have your multiple subtools when you have working. He's saving all those multiple subtools in that one project because
Yeah, but you can do that
he's
with a
not.
tool.
But he's not. It doesn't sound like he's adding it into the one subtool list. It sounds like he has different tools loaded instead of just adding it to the one.
What?
So
Frederick,
your
you gotta
subtool
explain. Yeah,
So
I get it.
you know how you copy and you merge it over into another instance, right? Like let's say you
Uh-huh.
copy a tool and you merge it and you open into another instance. It
Uh-huh.
sounds like he's saving versus having all those tools listed in the subtool list. He's copying it into another instance, and when he saves a project, it saves that tool in those other instances. Remember, because the project saves everything that's open, every
Yeah.
tool that you have open.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I usually do that with just a quick save.
Your
Because a
quick
quick save
save is
does the
only
same thing.
saving. It's saving only that one tool you're working on. If you save a project, it saves all the other things that you have ever opened in.
No.
Yes.
If I save a quick save, it has my other
Mhm.
instances. It just did it. It has all the other stuff that I was working on in there. It's
So
basically a
if
project. Quick save is a project. It's basically the same thing.
that hasn't been my experience.
Open up something else and then just
Yeah,
save
I'm about to.
save a quick save. Okay, and then see if it has it in there.
Speaking of
Load.
which, Jamie says that he moved his quick save locations to another hard drive.
I did too because they get. Oh my god,
Dude, the ZBrush is trash again.
Yeah,
I know about.
and you know this is the thing that's crazy is I have my afterburner turned up, Bradley. Like I'm at baller settings right now, so I don't know why it keeps doing that. Like
that could be it if you don't have a stable.
It's stable. Yeah, I mean we spent 3 days getting it to where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying I got this tool, if I got this tool and I got this tool loaded, if I save a project, it's going to save all of these tools. You're saying just do a
quick save.
No, a project will. So I just did
no,
a quick
save
save.
Quick save, and then close
save.
everything and open it again.
Oh,
that's how I've been doing it.
Why would you all want all that loaded in your quick save though? Because quick saves over time they get deleted out. It'll write over eventually.
Yes, but I usually am decisive enough that by the time I get to the 8th quick save, I can do what I want to do.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't yes, a quick save will do that, but it's a quick save. Eventually, it'll get written over. It sounds like he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, and also, Frederick says, I also save all tools as tools to share with his colleagues and factory.
Yeah, a project would be the best way to do that.
Yep. And then he said he also did say quick saves are projects.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, but they get deleted over time. Like if you keep quick saving, it gets deleted over time. You'd have to remember to go back in.
This is also true. Hey, listen, you guys. It
I was about to say.
10:59, and I wanted to tell you guys next week is our 100th episode. So if you are not already subscribed to us, tell a friend to subscribe to us. Join our Discord tomorrow. Next week we're going to have a celebration. We have a big show planned. We are going to have a lot of our previous guests, as many as we can get on here. We're going to have some surprises.
Let's not give out the phone now.
No. We're going to have some surprises you're not expecting. I'm not going to say what it is. And what we're going to be doing is, rather than working on any projects with these guys, we're going to be talking about 100 episodes and their experiences and your experiences, and you can talk to them. So it's a big deal. You guys have supported us for a long time. We have some old heads here that have been here since day zero, and we appreciate all of you, and look forward to next week. So Raul is going to be dropping an awful lot of promotional material next week, and just to get you guys hyped, we want you to feel free on your socials to repost any of our stuff that's going to get other friends who might enjoy the show on board, and join us next week. You're going to be surprised. It's going to be a big deal. Seriously.
Also along those lines, like if you guys have something or want to record a little something that talks about what Stylus League has meant for these 100 episodes, that would be great too. I'd love to see that. See that before the show. We'll throw it up on the show. If you have any comments with it, we'll definitely read them on the show. I mean, it's a big deal, right? It's 100 episodes. Now,
I was just going to say, go ahead. Yeah.
Like for me, whenever I think of 100 episodes, right, and like the first thing you think of, or I thought of, is that those are days and streams, but those are weeks. It's 100 weeks, right? Of putting stuff out there. So
and I mean, the thing of it is, we are, is this a business model that we're growing? Yeah, but right now it's something that for the past 100 episodes, 99.9% of this has been for the love. And Bradley has a family, Raul has a family, I have a family. We have things that, jobs and just life that we could be doing. We have chosen to put this together because we believe in it, and we believe in the community and you guys, and we really want to grow this thing into a massive group of people, right? So I can't tell you how much we appreciate you and our guests. Our guests didn't get paid. They came on because they believe in what we're doing, and they like the format, and they like Bradley and Raul and I enough to spend their personal time coming on to work on these projects with us. So we have
out for a month.
Week in, week out. It's a big deal. We got people in different time zones, different parts of the globe that have joined us, and so there's really not a whole lot of other people doing what we do. So I can't stress enough how much we want this thing to be 1,000 more followers and 100,000 and eventually 1 million, right? Like it's something that we only see as a positive for people who are like-minded and creative.
Again, I've been surprised with the way that the community has been. I mean, you guys hear me say over and over again, you guys are amazing.
Raul, we have meetings on Monday. Raul tells us that he's looked at a lot of analytics. This is what he does for a living, and he sees that the retention of people who tune in to watch us is longer than a lot of other stuff that he's looked at. So the following that we have are, you guys are ride or die, man. And so
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, we just need more, like we need more people, because eventually that means that we can offer more content and pay for editors and give you guys more, and so, but we gotta grow, we gotta keep growing and keep doing what we're doing. That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
So 100th episode coming up. Whole lot of really awesome stuff scheduled for that.
Yeah.
Bookmark it. Get notified when it comes through. If you haven't already done so, although the analytics say that you probably are already subscribed, go ahead and do that if you haven't already done so. And like the stream, guys. Legitimately, liking the stream helps so much with the algorithm. It's incredible, right?
Yeah. 100%.
So a couple last things here. So we're finally getting the supercut of Mike looking for files. What do you think? That's what that 100 episode thumbnail is.
yeah, exactly. This is me like realizing that half of these I accidentally flattened. I'm like, crap. So yeah, I'll give you that. Hey, listen, we have in 100 shows, we have 100 faux pas that Bradley and I will definitely be reminiscing. So yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, with that being said, we couldn't appreciate you more. Thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with us, watching the banters for 99 episodes to this point.
Hey, quick thing. I know what I did wrong. I know. So my textures are not showing up because I set Unreal to use multiple UDEMs, and I need to turn the switch off. Okay. That's all I need to say.
Great.
That's the problem.
Thanks. That's the next YouTube short. That's the next YouTube short.
Virtual.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this community, and we will catch you next week because you will be there.
Yeah,
you don't want to miss this one.
You don't want to miss it.
Tell a friend, for real. I want to look up at that counter and see like 2, 3, 4 times the people that we normally see in here, because we know the people who show up every week. We know y'all. We want your friends and your cousins and your mamas and your baby mamas.
I mean, just like
all them.
Turn on the phone. Let your cat watch it. Your cat.
That's right.
It.
That's right. Yeah.
Your cat. Your cat will like it. All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we will catch you for the next one. Take it easy, guys.
All right.
See you.
Bye.